up, everybody? I start a new thing called Car Chronicles with your boy, Big Brother Trev, I guess, or T Prince Realtor, whichever one you want to follow, whichever one you want to talk about, we gonna do it. I just want to make a quick video, keep me consistent on what I'm doing. Kind of had something that happened recently, and I know I posted a video on here recently, and it was really about my experience as a recruiter and why I actually got out and why I decided to move on. And you know, anybody that knows me, I'm not a vindictive guy, right? Like, I'm not the type of guy that even if you stole from me, I wouldn't want anybody to steal from you. But if it happened, it happened, right? That's just kind of how I roll. I don't wish it, but if it happens, it happens. Like, you know, whatever. So it was funny because the story, I think I didn't go into huge detail, but I think I might have mentioned him, was there was a new guy that ran the station while I was there as a recruiter. And it started out kind of cool. You know, he wasn't too bad, trying to get a feel for him. And then really fast, like, he just turned, like, really fast. And for whatever reason, he had this thing against me. I don't know if it was from the previous boss or if it was just me or what it was, but you know, he had a whole idea and plan. But he even made a comment after he felt that, you know, he got rid of me, that, hey, you know, you keep messing around, I'm gonna do you like I did Prince. And I know for a fact he would say this. He would treat me different. He almost treated me like I stole money from him or something like that. It was just wild. It was just wild how just one day there's no beef, and then the next day it's like he hates me, and I have zero clue why. He complaining about everything that ain't really something that you complain about, but whatever, right? That was just our experience with each other. I think he was the boss for like 2 months, and then he was like trying to be done with me, and he was dead set on trying to get rid of me. Well, a birdie told me, I won't say who because there's many people that do know, but a birdie told me that, you know, he was celebrating, and that's my car telling on me, saying that I'm speeding. I'm not really speeding though. But a birdie told me that when he was on his way out the door, that you know, he was really happy. You know, he made it through recruiting. Then recruiting duty, as recruiters, you just kind of have this unspoken thing that you look out for each other because it's a rough business. Recruiting is, you got to recruit as a team. Not saying that y'all go out as a team, but you got to have each other's back. There are going to be times where you're going to be free and somebody else is not going to be. But you kind of bite the bullet for them because you know that there's going to be a time when you're not going to be free and they're going to bite the bullet for you. And if you do that, everybody eats, everybody wins. Everybody goes home, and just, you know, everybody gets to enjoy life. But when you kind of do your own thing and you kind of go rogue and you just, you know, it's every man for himself, it makes his job very hard. So he kind of did that on his own, right? He had an office of people he didn't really get to know, and he just kind of did whatever he wanted to do because he was the boss at the time. And in recruiting, it gives you that false sense of power, right? You are in control of certain things, but you're really not. The people that's really thugs and gangsters, the mafia, is the people that's at the top of the food chain. And he wasn't at the top. He was just maybe a step above from the bottom. But he felt like he was. So he did a lot of things, screwed over a lot of people, disrespected a lot of people. He did a lot of things that, you know, you tend to not have sympathy for in somebody like that, right? But again, you don't wish for anything to happen against them, but if it happens, it happens. So with all that being said, he just recently left on his last day as a recruiter. So he goes to our headquarters. This man is looking for his plaque. He's looking for, they always give you a going away plaque. And he didn't have one because for whatever reason, the command that he was working for and helping out and doing all his dirty work for, they didn't want to give it to him. And in the Marine Corps, which some of you all know, once you hit the rank of sergeant, we get what we call fit reps. And fit reps are basically just a report that they write onto you, right? It's a fitness report. Is this guy fit to move to the next rank? What is he doing while he's at this rank? And this kind of report, and it's really the determining factor of whether you get promoted or not. You got 3 different types of fit reps. You got just a regular fit rep, right? Just a regular report. You have a commendatory fit rep, where that means you got an award or something that makes it above just a normal fit rep, right? And then you have an adverse fit rep, which is terrible. And I got an adverse fit rep before I got out the Marine Corps. And what that fit rep does is it kind of puts a black eye on you. And the reason why is kind of what I talked about in the previous video. You know, I had gotten in trouble, and you know, they were trying to admin set me and all that other stuff. So they had to do these things in order to make this happen. Well, for whatever reason, I don't know why, he got an adverse fit rep. Now, I don't think this dude got in trouble, but he got an adverse fit rep. They didn't give him a going away gift, and then they sent him on his way. And, you know, it was kind of weird, but it's kind of expected coming from what I know. So, you know, a little birdie told me, and I was like, man, that's crazy. And I was kind of, you know, I was kind of mean, and I was like, man, I have no sympathy for him, whatever. Tell him to get over it, whatever. And he gave me a bright idea, saying like, man, you should comment on his page and just say, hey, man, I'm praying for you. And I thought about it, and I said, you know what, I think I will.
The speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
Don't judge me, but I got on his page, and I watched, and I seen everybody was asking, was he okay? And all I simply said to him was, you know, I'm praying for you, bro. I just hope they didn't do y'all like you tried to do me. Then he blocked me. I don't know why. I don't know why it was so serious. And I shouldn't matter anymore, right? But that goes to show you, you get what you put out. And even though I probably shouldn't have said that on Facebook, it felt really good because it was enough. That's all I needed, was just to be able to tell him, you know, hey, you got what you deserve, bro. The same way you tried to do me is what they did to you. And whether you feel like you deserved it or not, it doesn't matter because you received it. So, you know, that goes to say, treat everybody the way you want to be treated. That's a rule. That's a rule that we all forgot as a kid. That we all need to learn again. But that's kind of my little story about the guy that kind of almost helped me get kicked out, but he didn't. And what happens to people when you do crazy things to them? Make sure you treat everybody right. It'll help you in the long run. Even though you don't see it, it will.